guys, welcome back to our channel. I hope you're doing amazing. As always, if you're new here, my name is Jess and my husband's name is Sam. But he is not going to be a part of this video today, which is actually super strange, but I don't know, I kind of like it. It's kind of fun. I feel like I'm going to be able to be a little bit more like intimate with all the ladies here watching or maybe some guys that are curious. But basically, I asked you guys on my Instagram to ask me any personal girl questions that you guys want help with or want answers to, and I'm just gonna be answering them while I do my makeup, and I'm just excited for this. I honestly can't believe I haven't done this before, just because I think it's, I don't know, I think it's fun to get personal and just talk with you guys and let you guys get to know me a little bit. And I feel like I'm such an open person, so I'm just excited to dive into these questions and share my thoughts. Alright, let's just jump right into it. I'm gonna start doing my foundation. First of all, guys, if you guys want to be a part of things like this in the future, because I feel like I'll probably do more of these hopefully sometime soon, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram so you guys can be a part of asking questions in the future. Alrighty, we're just gonna jump right on into this. The first question that I saw a ton, and probably the majority of questions revolved around this topic, so we'll probably be bringing it up a lot, but someone asked, when did you start your period? So I was 12 years old, and I honestly had it kind of easy. I will say mine started at like 11 o'clock at night when I was just at home using the bathroom. Like I just wiped and there was a little bit of blood there, and I just like, it was kind of awkward because I like went and got my mom, and I was just like, Mom, I think my period might have started. And I think that was pretty much that. My mom just let me borrow whatever pad she had for the night, and then the next day my dad actually went and got tampons for me, which was kind of awkward, but my mom had stuff going on, and so my dad went and got me some tampons because I just have never been a pad girl. Nothing against anyone that likes pads, but I don't know, I just don't like wearing them. I just find them very uncomfortable, and so I just needed to start using tampons as soon as possible. Okay, still on the period topic, someone asked, how do you deal with period cramps? And I think everyone has like a different level of cramps. My sister has really bad ones that she like had to start taking birth control to help get rid of them. I feel like I've had really bad cramps, but they weren't necessarily to that level, and I could kind of just get away with taking ibuprofen or Midol or something, and it usually clears up, like helps my cramps pretty fast within like a half hour or so. So if you haven't tried just like, you know, over-the-counter painkillers, I would definitely do that. And if you have and it's just not helping, maybe talk to your mom, or if you're an adult, just like talk to your doctor about possibly trying a birth control if you're not already. Or sometimes I think if getting like an IUD or whatever tends to help with really strong cramps, because I know that sometimes they can just get to the point where like my sister couldn't breathe and she had to leave school and she was crying and she was like throwing up, and they can get really bad. So that's not fun, and no one should have to go through that. So definitely get help if they're to that level. Okay, someone asked me, what was your biggest insecurity as a teenager? And first of all, I just have to say that question kind of threw me off because I keep forgetting that I'm not a teenager anymore. I just recently turned 20, which is so weird. But anyways, I think throughout my teens, I've had a lot of insecurities. Like I feel like I've been insecure about a cajillion things that I could tell you about. But I think like the main thing that's bothered me the most has probably been my weight growing up, or just like not liking like the shape of my body or whatnot. And I think things have changed throughout time. Like when I first started growing boobs, I was like so worried that they were too small, and like now I think I'm happy with them. So I think your insecurities might change, but I think weight has always been something that I was super insecure about, just feeling like I was never fit enough the way I wanted to. And that's something I definitely still struggle with the most, is just like wishing I looked different, which is so sad because I think that we're the hardest on ourselves. And I think like throughout high school, I always thought that like I wasn't skinny enough, and then looking back at pictures, like I was pretty dang thin. Like my arms were skinny. Like obviously maybe I didn't have like chiseled abs or anything, but like I looked pretty good. And I think in the moment you just like judge yourself so hard, and you have to try your best not to do that, and just be kind to yourself, because like looking back, you'll probably wish you would have loved yourself more. And so I try to tell myself that now, because I've been really hard on myself lately. Because when I got married, I know they say it's like normal to gain weight when you get married, and that totally happened to me. Like I look at the pictures of Sam and I at Yosemite when we first got married, and within like a month of being together, living together, I don't know what happened, but I like put on 10 pounds and I've been trying to lose it. And I think, I don't know, I've just been super hard on myself. But I've also been going to the gym and putting on muscle, and I'm just rambling now, but I would just say like my biggest insecurity throughout being a teenager and just even recently is just like weight. But I feel like that's so common for girls, and you just need to love yourself, because when you're not stressing so much about those things, they become less important. And I think that makes your goals easier when you're not so like consumed by the insecurities. So I don't know, give yourself compliments, try to love your insecurities, because you're probably the only one that really sees them. Okay, so this question's kind of in the same vein and something I still struggle with, so I don't know if I'm the best person to talk about it, but someone asked, how do you not compare yourself to others? And I think I do that all the time. Like I will see people and I'll see like beautiful they look or how fit they are, and I'll definitely like feel like, oh my gosh, like I need to stop eating this and that because I want to look like that, and that's really not healthy. And look in the mirror and find something that you really do love about yourself, and just remember that, and remember how beautiful you are. And for me, I always remember that God made me, and he made me the way I am for a reason, and that God loves me, and that comparing myself to others is just gonna make me not happy. And I am beautiful the way I am, and I don't know, I think it's something that we all do on the daily and maybe just need to work harder at, but I think it's normal, and it's just something that you work at every day. I'm trying not to do. Guys, I don't know if that helped at all, but I just think just trying to look at the positive things that you love about yourself, because when you love yourself, I think everything else just kind of falls into place and becomes less important. Okay, on a lighter topic, someone asked me first kiss, and then they said please help with like the praying emoji and like the crying emoji, and so I am here for you. I'm going to help you guys out. So my first kiss was, I think, 7th grade. I had a boyfriend at the time, and I kissed him on the bus, and it was so awkward, like literally so awkward. I was so nervous. I was like looking up how to kiss someone and all these things, and guys, it was so weird because I went in for the kiss like thinking, you know, my first kiss, I'm just gonna do like a peck. So I went in like, you know, like that. The other person that I was kissing went in to kiss me with his mouth like open, you know, like you know how like lips will like overlap. So his lips like went over mine, and it was just like so awkward. And he literally, guys, this is so embarrassing, but like afterwards it happened for like a split second, and it was like weird because like his lips went over mine and like didn't know what was going on. And he literally said, oh, that was really bad, because I wasn't his first kiss, and I don't know, I just was expecting to do like a peck for my first kiss, and it was so awkward. So that night I went home, did some more research, and then the next time I kissed him, it was way smoother. So I just want to help you guys out, and maybe this is something that you talk to the person, if you're talking to them about having your first kiss, like I don't know, I'm just saying like which kiss you're gonna go for. But honestly, I think when it's with the right person, I don't really think mine was, but when it is with the right person, I think it'll just come naturally, and it won't matter if it's awkward or whatever, and it's just kind of part of the experience. So just don't stress out about it, because like once you get it, and it's not that hard. But okay, actually I was gonna say like I'll try to explain how to kiss someone, but I think like it'd be easier just for like you to watch someone do it. So if you want to just look up Sam and Jess kissing tutorial, we like show you guys how to kiss, I think really nicely. You know, you just want to like relax your lips and your face, and we kind of just like show you how to do it, and I think that would be a better demonstration. So just look up Sam and Jess kissing tutorial, and I think we go into all the details about how to kiss someone, so we got you there. Okay, so the next question is, do you shave down there, and do you think it's a good idea to shave down there? So first of all, I don't want to like speak for anyone else, because I think that's something you kind of have to decide for yourself, and maybe something you like talk to your partner about, like what you guys like, because I know some people maybe just shave before they be intimate with someone, just because sometimes it's nice to just be clean down there, but other people might not care. And you know, I think it's all personal preference. I definitely do shave down there just because like I don't know, I just like being hairless down there, because sometimes when I wear leggings I don't wear underwear, and you know, like I don't want like hair like poking, you know, like, but that's just my personal preference. Some people maybe know how to deal with it in other ways. I just shave down there. I can't say if it's a good idea or not. I do think that sometimes right after you shave I'll get like razor burn, or it'll like itch a little bit in certain areas after you shave. But yeah, if you guys have done waxing, let me know, because I definitely want to try that for summer. But yes, I do shave down there. If you guys need a tutorial on that, I think just like look that up as well. People have like talked about the best way to shave. I do just shave downwards. I don't shave up because then I get like ingrown hairs and it hurts, and you know, I don't want to deal with that. So I will say that like your girl down there, I shave down on her, and then like in between my legs, I think I go both ways, kind of, you know, around, I forget what this, you know, the sides of your area. Okay, so the next question is, what period products do you use? And they say I love you. I love you too. Let me go get them so I can show you real fast. Okay, I'm back. Also, on the last question, this is something I always forget to use this, but I think it has helped when I do. But it's like a Venus Daily Soothing Serum, and it's for shaving down there. I think you're just supposed to put it on after you shave, after you dry off, and it's supposed to help with razor burn and stuff. So this is what it is, just like a Venus. I don't know. I found it at Walmart, but you can probably get it at Target and whatnot too. Anyways, these are the tampons I use. I had so many questions asking about this. Like someone else, they said scared to use tampons. It would be better, but I'm scared to tell my mom and ask how to put them in. First of all, I don't want anyone to feel like I'm telling you to wear tampons, because some people love pads. My mom loves pads. I think my grandma does too. And I don't know. I've always just been a tampon girl, but some people think tampons are gross. So it's just personal preference. I love these because they are a plastic applicator, and I will say that like if you have been trying to just use the ones that are just the tampon, like those hurt so much, I think, just because they're just cotton. Like it's hard to push up there like it sticks. Because this is plastic, I'll just show you guys one. It just glides in there way easier, and this is actually a super, so like this is bigger than normal, but it just like glides right into the area and it doesn't hurt, and it's just easy once you're up in there to push this. I'm gonna show you. So this is your vagina. You just want to take it and you just hold it here and you push it into where your fingers like, you know, hit the outside of your body, and then you take your finger and you just like push it in, and then you pull out, and then here's your string, and whenever you're ready to take it out, you just like pull and it comes out. And it's literally this small, but it does expand a little bit, but it's really not a scary thing. And I just love it because I feel like you don't really feel it, and it's just so comfortable. I have been using these ones for so long because they open up like this, like kind of more round, and I've had other ones that kind of like open up long ways, and I don't know, some of them are more painful to take out. So I definitely recommend these. They are the Playtex Sport, and I kind of get like the half regular, half super, just depending on the day or how long I'm going to need to be wearing the tampon. Okay, someone else asked me, how has your hair grown so fast, or do you have any techniques to help with that? So if you guys don't know, a little over a year ago, I chopped my hair off to like here. And since then, let me just see, it's grown super long. Like within just over a year, it's probably like almost doubled in length. I seriously wish I could tell you guys that I had like a secret formula or something that I put in my hair to do that, but my hair has just grown fast like that since I was little, and I don't know. I would say it's genetic, but my sister's hair doesn't grow that fast, and she was always trying to do like hair masks and things to make it grow fast, and mine just always has. So I don't know if there's anything I could tell you. Maybe just don't wash your hair every day or use certain shampoos, but I honestly, I shampooed every day, which probably isn't the best thing for it. I honestly haven't been using like any expensive shampoo or anything. I probably should be wearing or using better ones, so I don't know. I wish I could tell you something, but I've just been, I guess, blessed because it has just grown so fast naturally. Okay, next question. How do you know if a guy properly likes you? Please help a girl out who has never had a boyfriend. So I guess this probably depends on how old you are, because some boys, like, I don't know, I feel like when they're younger, they're just like nervous, and maybe even when they're older, they're nervous and they don't know how to make the first move. Sometimes it's scary. I don't know. I think you can tell when someone likes you because, like, I don't know, they'll just be a vibe. They'll be like kind of a connection, you know, he'll give you, you know, maybe you'll catch him staring at you in class, or I don't know what it is, but you can probably tell if there's like some kind of connection between you guys. And if there is and he's just not making the first move, I would say like don't be afraid to kind of give that push. Like in the beginning, like I asked Sam out to lunch sometimes. Like he asked me first and like hit me up first, but I'd ask him out to lunch. Like I'd be like, hey, you want to go to lunch this day or that day? And like that's okay. I think guys like to feel pursued as well, and it shouldn't be something that's taboo. Like it's okay to make the first move as a girl. We probably said this in a video before, but I think I was the first one to tell Sam I loved him, and I kind of did it on accident, but I don't think it should be like a bad thing for the girl to do that. Like it's okay. Okay, Okay, so next one's pretty juicy. They asked, did the first time hurt? I might be having mine soon and I'm so scared. And I just want to say that's totally normal. Sam and I had been together for literally 4 years or something like that before we like had our first time. And our first time was on our wedding night. Like I feel like I should have like not been nervous, but I was so nervous and I had like so much anxiety. So I first wanted to say like that's totally normal. Everything's gonna be okay. But did the first time hurt? I'm gonna be honest. We were using lube and everything and it still hurt like really bad. Like this is probably TMI, but we like barely got any of him of it in, because I think when you're more relaxed, like things are easier. Because I was so like nervous and I had so much anxiety, I think I was kind of tense. And also it's, you know, when you're a virgin, like things are just gonna be naturally tighter. It did hurt, but I will say like we went on like a little mini honeymoon, and throughout that like little week we were able to like get it all the way in there like really quickly within like the first couple times. And after that it's been like easier, and I think it's just like a matter of relaxing and feeling okay. Which you might be like, what the heck, like it was your wedding night, why were you stressed out? And I think we had been waiting for so long and I just wanted it to be like such a special moment, and it absolutely was. But I think I was just like, this is happening, like we've been waiting so long for this, and I put like so much pressure on myself. Not that it needed to be some way, but I think I just got nervous, and our family was like, I don't know, just like knowing that they knew what was happening, and I think all of that pressure can be a lot. My advice would just be to try to relax as much as you can. Sam was so like patient with me and like nice and like reassuring, and we like I'm just gonna be super honest with you guys, like I was like super emotional because I was just like I'm stressing out, like I wasn't feeling very good, just because like when I get anxiety I feel sick and I was super nervous. So we just like took a shower together for the first time, and we were just like hugging and kind of like just really close, and then like things happened, and it was, I don't know, it was perfect in its own little way. You'll figure things out as you go. Okay guys, I am going through your questions, and I just found like we talked about this, but I didn't really exactly point this out, so I just want to address it, I guess, in case someone else is struggling. But someone said, this is very TMI, but I have no idea where to actually put in a tampon and I can't ask my mom. And that's so like, that can be really scary. I remember the first time like my mom had given me, she had like a cardboard tampon, a cardboard applicator, and that's when I got like those plastic ones we talked about earlier. I could not figure out where to put that thing because it was like so big and it wasn't like fitting, and your first time trying to put anything up there can be super scary. So I will just say like I would take your hand and go down there and like take your finger and try to find where your like vagina hole is. It's right, you know, you have your butthole, and then like up a little bit above that there's your vagina, and I would just find it, try to find, like put your finger and just try to like figure out where the hole is. Then you can actually push your finger up a little bit, because if you try to push tampon up your pee hole, that could hurt super bad, and I would not recommend trying to put it up the wrong hole because that would hurt so bad. So just take your finger and make sure it doesn't hurt, kind of like find where the hole is, and then take the tampon and just kind of push and let it, like, you know, sometimes you'll be at a weird angle and it won't want to slide up the right way, but just kind of try to relax and let it go in the way it goes in. Okay, so I was just reading and there was a bunch of questions about breakups. Like I saw someone saying how to cope with the breakup. Someone else asked, why do people just leave? And like a realm of other things revolving kind of around that topic. And I just want to say that if someone just leaves, they were not the person for you. God has a plan for you, and there is someone out there that's better for you. So just know that they weren't your person, and there is someone else out there. Sometimes coping with a breakup might just mean doing something else to get your mind off of it. Maybe that's hanging out with friends. Maybe it's hanging out with a new guy friend. Like, I'm not saying to like rebound or whatever, but sometimes talking to a new guy and like developing feelings for someone, even if it's just kind of like a little fling or whatever, sometimes that can really help you, I think, stop thinking about that person that you have like so much hurt surrounding. So I don't know, hopefully that helps. I think just trying to get your mind off of it and having a support system around you that is there for you is super important, and just knowing that there is someone else out there. It's just not the time and it's not the person, but that there is someone out there for you, and it's gonna be so worth it. I'm just gonna say that. Like, I had a boyfriend that was super toxic for me, and I seriously thought that they were the one. I thought I was gonna marry this person. I don't know why I thought that. Looking back, I was so naive, and like, I don't know, this person hurt me so much, and it caused me like a lot of stress and like a lot of things that I I regret just staying with them. But like looking back now, I don't regret any of it because I think it got me to, I don't know if Sam and I would have met otherwise or, you know, whatnot, if things didn't happen exactly the way they did. But I just want to say that I am so glad we broke up. I'm so glad things ended because now I'm like a cajillion times happier and Sam is like my person, and I just know that everyone has their person out there that's gonna make them so happy. So just don't feel down. Know that someone's gonna make you glad this happened. This is kind of on a similar topic, but someone asked, did you ever think or feel Sam was cheating on you? And I want to say that when I was in the relationship I was just talking about previously, I felt that all the time, and he was, and it was just like such a emotionally draining relationship because I was always worried about that, always feeling like I wasn't enough. I was always really sad and down. And when I dated Sam, he never made me feel that way. Like I never worried about someone else. I never felt like, oh, I wonder if he's talking to another girl. I didn't see him ever texting other girls on his phone. He wasn't flirting with other girls in class. He never made me feel like there was someone else that I needed to be worried about. And so I just want you guys to remember that, like, if someone is making you feel that way, you deserve better. Like, you shouldn't have to feel those feelings. Those aren't fun, and no one should have to be in a relationship where every second of the day they feel like sick to their stomach because they're wondering, like, is he thinking about someone else? Is he talking to another girl? Or is she talking to another guy? Like, you shouldn't have to feel those things. I don't know. Just raise your standards if that's how you're feeling. Like, realize your self-worth and know that maybe this person isn't good for you if they're making you feel that way. Okay, last question I'm going to answer. Someone said they see I'm posting a bunch about my music and they want to know when your songs are coming out. So I wish I could tell you guys, like, sometimes music is such a long process. Like, you'll get the music back and then you need to record the vocals, and then you get the vocals produced, and then you have to go do background vocals, and then it has to get mixed, and then it has to get mastered, and then it has to be like sent out. It's just like this whole process. And so like sometimes I don't even know when things are gonna be out, and that's kind of what's been going on. My producer's been like out of town and stuff, but the producer I'm talking about is flying out to stay with us, and we're gonna be like writing a whole EP, and it should be like coming out like back to back to back, like all the songs, and I am so excited about it. So anyways, stay tuned. There's gonna be a lot of music coming out, but yeah, I don't have any dates. If I knew a date, I would tell you, trust me. So anyways, just stay tuned. New music, fire music is gonna be coming your way. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I thought it was so fun to just talk to you guys, and hopefully you guys got to know me a little bit better. Sorry if it was a little bit awkward, or like, I don't know. I feel like I started answering questions and then, I don't know, I don't have all the answers, so I just kind of answered them the best that I could, or tried to be as open and honest as I could about everything and what I felt or what I thought. But thank you guys. If you stayed this long, you're a real one. Comment down below, #personal, so I know that you made it this far if you did. And yeah, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have any more questions, let me know down below and maybe we can do a part 2. But anyways, I love you guys so much, and until next time, bye.
But you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare, 'cause the